राधिकायै प्रियात्मने श्रीमद्भक्तिवेदान्तनारायण इति नामिने श्रीकृष्णलीलाकथाने सुधाक्षं औदार्यमाधुर्यगुणैश्च युक्तं वरं वरेण्यं पुरुषं महान्तं नारायणं त्वं शिरसा नमामि। त्रिदण्डीनां भक्तशिरोमणिंश्च श्रीकृष्णपादाब्जहृदयकहृदि चैतन्यलीलामृतसारसारं नारायणं त्वं सततं प्रपद्ये। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि श्री गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम Let me offer millions of obeisances, lotus feet of our Gurudev, to Bhavanaga Guru Varga, Nam Anishta Santanga the Koti Dandavat, and all assembled Vishnu Itavad Dandavat Pranam, Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha, Rupa Sindhubhya Evacha, Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namo Pranam. Today is Thursday. Oh, calendar. 15th June. Holiday Vidyabhushan disappear day. 16th June is Ganga Devi's appearance day, Ganga Puja, Dashara, Sri Sri Ganga Mata Goswami's disappearance day. Then 18th June is Mahadvasi. 20th June is Panihatti. Then 22nd is Lord Jagannath Sananyatra. Then 23rd June, Shaman Prabhu's disappearance day. 26th June, Gaurav Parishad, Bakreshwar Pandit's disappearance day. Then Monday, 1st July, Gaurav Parishad, Srivas Pandit's disappearance day. 2nd July is Ekadasi. Then 6th July is Gundicha Mandir, Marjan, cleansing Gundicha Mandir. 7th July, Jagannath Rath Yatra. Amazing things are there. Last time, the 18th chapter, Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela. Usually, devotee asks question, right? Bhagavad Gita. Arjuna is asking, Krishna is replying. Here, Chaitanya Charitamrita, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is asking question. Rai Ramananda is answering. So, what is the goal of the sadhana, our practice? sadhya. So for that, he asking, you have to give evidence, shastric evidence. In our devotional life, we should be incongruent with our daily life. You know, the devotional life should be prominent. Supporting will be the daily, regular, routine life. No, my priority is routine life, then maybe secondary is devotion life, then there will be a problem sooner or later. You know, you will be unsteady, gradually get withered away. Huh? So this we have to be keep in mind. You know, you have to be very, very careful. You should always try to keep spiritual life, spiritual practice, priority. You should. Other things should support it. Then you'll be win-win situation. You will also win in the spiritual life and also concomitantly you will win in the material life. You will have a peace there. No, my priority is material, then secondary spiritual, then soon you'll be problem. That's exactly what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu rejected the first four. Rai Ramananda said, Varna Ashrama Dharma, following Varna and Ashrama, Karma Kanda, uh, doing activities which are prescribed in the Vedas, you know, depending upon your nature of the birth and the qualities. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, no, this is Bahya, outside, no connection. Supreme Lord will not be happy. This is not bhakti. Aha. So, Aropa bhakti. This is not bhakti. That will never lead to Shuddha bhakti. It's like, for example, give an example. Suppose somebody is drowning in the water, okay, in a well or river or something, right? Now, he is crying for the help. He is drowning. He is crying for the help, he or she. huh? So, our position is also like this material ocean, right? Samsara, we are drowning. We need help. For millions of lifetime, we are being submerged, we are always. We need help. So, can you take help of someone who is also drowning, who is also in the same state like you? Are we, can we help? He is also drowning. You try to catch him, both he tries to catch you, both will go down very quickly. Okay, understand? If the two people, one is drowning, there's another person is also drowning. Both cannot help each other. Both will go down. Out of fear, he will try to catch you and you catch him. And now, suppose there is one person outside on a land. Land is stable, is more favorable for the human being, is it not? We can get a grip. Can you get a grip in the water? You know, other animals can get a grip in water, like a crocodile. Okay, Huh? See, that's why the Gajendra Moksha, Bhagavatam comes. Gajendra, the elephant He is in the land, very strong. And the crocodile is in water, is very strong in water. So there was a tug of war, you know, war, you know. Crocodile has caught him. Yeah, he's pulling the water. And he is trying to pull us in the land, you know, like the thousands of years. Then the elephant side, so many people try to help Gajendra. His children, wife, so many other elephants could not do it. They just gave up. They just left him. They went. So he is alone, Gajendra. Now here is the crocodile is very strong in the water. He's not allowing it. Long time, you know. It was a very powerful elephant. And he is caught. Then finally he realized, came to sense of, oh, nothing. My dependence on my wife, children, other friends, relatives, no, did not. My own strength did not do anything. Then he remembered, Lord. There was one flower, you know, Lord, took it on his, you know, this tusk, and then prayed, oh, Supreme, oh, Parabrahman, please. He surrendered to it. Then Lord came, you know, and he told Garuda, quickly go. He is calling me, quickly go. So when Lord came on the lap of Garuda, Garuda did not even land. you know, Lord jumped out, immediately. So he saved him, cut off to his Sudarshan Chakra. So it took a long, long time, you know. Then he realized nothing works. The same way we are like on the land, we are strong. We can get a grip on it. So this person drowning in the land, in the water, is crying. Okay. So who can save him? One who is in the water. Suppose you might say boat and all that, that there may not be much time, boat coming. Boat is also slippery, controlling this, that, but boat is also is a land, it's not in a water. Equivalent to land. Huh? So if you are in a boat trying to pull, that's also okay. Hmm? You can float. Huh? So boat are in the land, and he has to throw the rope. Right now, when he throws the rope, you have to catch it. No, I don't catch it. No, then you have to catch it, right? Then he's going to pull, right? When he's pulling, you have to have a strength to bear your own weight. Is it not? Initially, it becomes pain. It causes pain and all that. Suppose you are in a mud, or a sand. The more you try on your own, you're going to go down under sand. Then someone on the top. When you pulls, because you are scratching, sand is stucking, and then you are pulling out. It little painful, but you should have the strength to bear that pain. When he's pulling, there will be pain. Understand? So even getting under the boat, there will be pain. You have to catch it. You may not have strength. And all. So that's why the sadhana. We have to do sadhana to get strength. Because when they are pulling, there will be pain. When our Guru Parampara is pulling you, there is going to be pain. Because you are giving away, you know, you're not your attachment, your connection with the water, for example, in this case, connection with the sand or mud, you know, depending upon the situation. Example, we are giving up the connection, sambandha, attachment. So it is painful. So pulling. Then you feel relief, once you come out. For a little while, there is a little pain and all that, but finally you'll be very well situated. Same way in our case. So in the beginning, there will be disturbances, pain, because of what? Because we are giving, attachment to this world is gradually diminishing. Attachment to spiritual, adhyatmic process has to be becoming strong. Then it becomes lose. So that's why this four process, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is telling, is useless, give it up. Varnashrama dharma, karma active, doing karma activities, karma. Even though the Shastra says it pleases Vishnu, partially, not fully. At least you have come, accepting the Lord. But you still have attachment. You have not made Bhagavan, Lord, at the primary. Understand? These are the things. We have put secondary. The list topmost is our own thing, family, prestige and all that. But Lord is also there, but he's secondary. Okay. Varnashram dharma. So, fruitive activities will not be fulfilled. Then karma pala tyaga, karmarpan. Doing whatever we activities are doing as an offering to the Lord. Before we were doing it, accepting Lord, but fruits we were trying to enjoy. But then even if we offer all these fruits, it will not satisfy. It's little better. Then karma tyaga, giving up karma, renounced all. So that is also not pleased, because that is also not full bhakti. It may be even nirvishesha. Then jnana mishra. He also said no. Because in Jnana Mishra, same thing, Jnana is of three kinds, right? Knowledge about the Supreme Lord. Wow. This is what is amazing, Krishna has so amazing qualities. He will attract all the living entities in the world. Okay. He attracts everybody's mind. He attracts himself. He's so beautiful, so amazing. If Krishna happens to stay himself, he will, wow, who is this? Get attracted to himself. One time what happened was, he was a small boy, Krishna is playing. And he has taken makkan, the butter in his hand. So he's moving around in the house, trying. Mother is watching very behind, in a not directly visible to him. I will see what he's doing. So he takes it, butter, and then goes near the pillar. There's so many pillars. This happened in the Gokul Mahavan, in Gokul. Krishna is growing up. childish pastime. So there is a pillar, right? Very Vajra Vaidurya, some spacious. Almost they look like a mirror, reflecting, right? So he going there and then he happens to see in the reflection. And what in the reflection he sees? He sees himself and the butter, right, in the hand. And he's telling him, don't tell mama, don't tell mother, I will share with you. He's telling, get attracted. Oh, here is another person, you know. uh, he wants to share of it, but so Mother Yashoda is laughing. What is this? So he gets so attracted, his beauty. Then what to speak of others? In another pastime, one time is Yashoda taking him. They go and to bring water, right? Old and traditional homes, in India, villages, they used to bring well water, They used to, they pulley, then put a rope and then a little bucket and they pull the water. Usually for drinking water, sweet water. They pull it out, right? So he happens to go there, Krishna one time, and it's a small boy. Yashoda is trying to pull the water, and yeah, Krishna is seeing in the water. Well, he think he's going to keep quiet now, and he saw his image there in the water. Oh, mommy, 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 mommy! There is someone in the water. Someone in the water. Please save him, save him. So he's, like that. I want him. I want to play with him. Please bring him out. Bring him out. Now, who is this? Yashoda is wondering. Who is in the water? See, look, look. He's there. He's just like me. I want to play with him. You should also feed him, Makan. So Krishna is, uh, he attracts everybody. Okay. Uh, so that's why the bhakti starts jnana shunya bhakti. Jnana shunya bhakti. Jnana shunya meaning no trace of this, any other, uh, merging and all that, you know, uh, bhakti, bhakti, beginning, it's like bhakti in the initial stage. Suppose you put bhakti, is also like a seed, bhakti latavi. First seed, what it does is sprouts, right? Two leaves, two things comes out. So, and then there are two sides of the leaf, right? The inside one is soft, outside is little harsh, right? So, like that, when it sprouts, all our difficulties, anartha, yeah, everything will be finished. And then good qualities come, okay? Two leaves. And the soft one is Raga Bhakti, the other side is rough side is Vaidhi Bhakti, understand? But the leaf is there. This side is soft, that side is little hard. Little. So soft is Raga Bhakti, back side is Vaidhi Bhakti. Both has to go together. It is not that, oh, we will give up Vaidhi Bhakti, we'll follow only Raga Bhakti. No, it has to go together. It's like a coin, I gave an example. Head and tail. If you give a coin in the market, both face has to be there. No, I will cut into two pieces, two separate pieces, no value. Same way, the one side is Ekasi, one side is the Namacham. Nama, japa, Nama Sankirtan. One side Nama Sankirtan, other side is Ekad. Both has to go together, same way here. We have to follow the rules, regulation, and also Raga, special love. Because when you hear Krishna this pastime, uh, his flute song, this Vasanta Rutu, this bird kokil sound, these peacocks, if you take all this, will deepen, to bring connection with the Lord. So that's why, like yesterday I was telling, we have to see background and foreground, right? We have two things going on. Like in a computer, right? You have many screens open. One is for foreground, right? And the background, there are so many windows we are open. We click on it, that comes up. That becomes foreground, the other one becomes background, right? Any one time, one, but sometimes you can see all of them, So, different situation. So, like that, the background, what we don't see, if you consider only foreground is real, everything else is no, that is wrong. Okay? You don't know how much process is going on. The same way, the background is the Supreme Lord. Any activities we see, we should see in connection with Him. That way we will never get separated. Same way the Maya also. Maya is also is external potency. So when we see in relation with Him, understand, that becomes Yogamaya, in relation with Him. If we don't see it separate, if we don't see Krishna, then it becomes Mahamaya. It's same. It's like you have a lock. You lock your house, room, or anything. Do you have a separate key for locking, another key for opening? No. Same key, you do one side, it locks up, other side, it releases you, opens up. So, like that, in connection with the Lord, it opens up, becomes Yogamaya, favorable. In connection with Krishna, it becomes favorable. Everything in this world, they will become favorable, friendly to us, understand, remember. As soon as we connect with Krishna, Hari Guru Vaishnava's connection, everything becomes favorable. If we forget, we move away, then everything becomes unfavorable. That's right. One is a lose-lose, the other one is a win-win. So that's why Rai Ramananda is telling. Now he's telling prema. Love. So jnana shunya, prema. Then dasya, sakya, vasalya, kanta. He's going up and up. So kanta is the top epitome of the goal. Sadhya. So, and then Lord is asking, further about Krishna Tattva, Radha Tattva, Rasa Tattva, all that. So our attachment to this material world, If you separately, if you try to do, it will not happen. That's why our sadhana, try to do, don't slacken it, don't pay attention, pay priority. Any in the our lifestyle, what happens? So many pressures, so many requirements. So in spite of that, we should not lose sight of our practice or chanting, and doing this, three sandhya, 3 times Gayatri mantra, or at least twice, 2 times, morning twice, evening 1 time. You should not neglect it. It is a medicine. We are sick, okay? We are still drowning. We need medicine. Special medicine, okay? Gayatri mantra is a special medicine. It gives you boost. Should not forget it. And should not neglect it. So we will continue further. Now, today question time, we take up as much as we can. If not, we'll continue. Any questions are there? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. He once mentioned it is not good to sleep 1 hour before or after sunrise, sunset. What is the pastime or science behind it? I do feel dizzy if I get up early to chant during Brahma Muhurta and go back to sleep after sunrise. See, there are two things here. Sunrise, sunset. One thing is when sun is going down, we have to get up before Brahma Muhurta. So, and then sleeping in the evening. Okay, there are two questions. In the evening, when sun is going down, you should not sleep. If someone is sleeping, you should wake him up. Because why? At that time, these bad elements, negative energy, they are elements, they are personalities. They will be getting up and they are active. So they will enter. We are sleeping. Because sun is going down, okay? Understand? You should be awake. Especially when it's going down. That's why we do this Gayatri at that time. Why? Gayatri we do at the time of 3 Sandhya, okay? 3 times. When we are morning is beginning, night is ending. Understand? Night is ending, day is beginning. It is a meeting point. Understand? And evening, day is ending, night is beginning. Understand? Energy crossover is there. So one is like this. You remember, if you are going on a highway and you want to turn in the opposite direction, suddenly can you turn? You crash. So you have to be very careful. Pay attention, right? Attention from one direction to the other direction. So you have to be awake at that time. If you want to be careful, savdhan. You have to be awake. Can you be awake in sleeping? You're already sleeping. How will you be awake? So you'll be vulnerable. You'll be vulnerable. You know, it's like driving while sleeping. What will happen? You don't know are you are going straight. Who is ahead of you? Who is behind? Who is in the side? What will happen? Sure, some accident will happen. Same way, in the evening, and there will be more traffic. Traffic of what? Bad element. They are getting up. In the night time, that ghosts and all that, they are, their time. So, Asuric. So, if you are sleeping, then no defense, they enter you. They enter. And they will take over. Ajnana, So, we should not do that. Okay? That's one thing. Now, when should we get up? Like also when the sun rises, you cannot sleep. Sun is already up. If you are sleeping when the sun is already risen, then you are not living. Okay, it's like a dead person. If you are sleeping when the sun is already up, that is no. You know, should be up. Even if you are sick or anything, if you cannot walk and all that, you get up, awake, at least sit and then chant. Do in your mind. Getting up, taking bath in your mind, attending arati, everything you can do in the mind. Or a tape, something like that. Mobile, thing and hear. You should do all these, even if you are totally bedridden. This practice should not. You will get the same benefit. In the Yoga Shastra, there is actually rule. Even in your mind, if you do some yoga exercises, you will get the benefit of that. Because indirectly, that's also indirectly, you remembering Krishna. You may not appreciate it directly. When you're doing yoga postures, Krishna has done this in some leela or the other. So we are mimicking him in your mind. Bodily, you can do some yoga exercises. In your mind also, you are mimicking him. So benefit will be there. So same way you can do arati in your mind. Through the tape or mobile. You can hear. So that we should not give up in any situation. So, and the Brahma Muhurta is the time, okay? Time is divided into like everything else. Vishuddha, mode of goodness, passion, ignorance. Mode of pure goodness. Okay. So, 1.5 hours before sunrise, roughly, it's called Brahma Muhurta, 1.5 hours before sunrise. That time is very, very precious. Still the other three modes are not active. They are not active. They are still. So it's very, very conducive for spiritual practice. Disturbance will be minimum. When the day begins, you can see horn and there people rising and all. And most of the people will be still sleeping. Like, what to do, unfortunately. So little less disturbance, much less, and it's very conducive. So that time we should do, get up. Even if you don't want to take bath, it takes time, you can do later. Okay. You can wash quickly your feet and face and your mouth, little bit. And then sit down in a little regular place or little something to sit and then chant or chair something. Okay. Remember the Guru Parampara, all the saintly people do this prayer, remembering all prayers, Vaishnavas. Unlimited number of Vaishnavas, unlimited number of Bhaktas, unlimited Rasikajan, unlimited Gurujan. From birth after birth, I am just at your lotus feet. Please give me a shelter at your lotus. Make my mind, which is going here and there, steady, peaceful. Give me shelter and make my mind focused. And engage me in the service of Gaura, engage me in the service of Krishna. Then, unknowingly or knowingly, in this life or previous lives, I have offended you. Then, please forgive me those. Whether I am sinful or lot of offenses, good quality, whatever it is, I am yours. Please look at me. Please give me strength. Make me one of your own. Give me shelter at your lotus feet. This prayer, okay, coming from our heart. So that will give relief to us and brings us closer. It brings so many Vaishnavas, they are also listening. Our Guru Parampara is listening our prayer. So they give all their mercy and we get stuck. Then remember 12 Mahabhagavas, Prahalad, Ambarish Maharaj, Narada, uh, Bali, what they have done. So Prahalad Maharaj. If you remember Prahalad, then you remember Narsimhadev. Pray to both. Please remove. I'm trying to do service to the Nama Prabhu. Any obstacles, please remove it. Then you chant Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama. Wherever, So in Brahma Muhurta, every second is important. Sunrise, you know. Sunrise also you should imagine. See, when the sun is coming up, the color is amazing, pinkish, right? The orange. It's a significant time when the sun just coming up. You can see darkness is gone, all that, you know. That time, if you see the sun, it gives you a lot of strength. Amazing. Our Gurudev used to do, whenever you get a chance, he used to walk and you see the sunrise, especially that, gaze at the sun and then take breath, you know, amazing power. So that crimson, that orange, like is like uh, Radharani's lotus feet color, pure. So Then gradually what happens? Becomes white. See? So Radharani is showing mercy at that time. So we should not be sleeping at that time. No. Uh, then it becomes very hot. So at that time we can look at sun, okay, gives you energy. Later on, if you see it will burn, you cannot open your eyes in front of sun, right? Directly. But during that time rising, you can gaze at it. So it's like uh, it's like Krishna along with Radha, right? It's very beautiful, okay, very pleasant. But try to remove Radha, seeing alone Krishna alone, that will not be very tough. No? Uh, in other words, it is showing that you cannot approach Krishna directly. It's what it says. You have to approach through Radha. It will be beneficial. See, this is another example given. Like there is a water, right? Pond is there. There is a lotus. Water is there. Lotus is there. And the sun is there. Because of the water, the lotus does not get burnt. Even though heavy sun is there, it becomes beneficial. It grows well and all that. Suppose there is no water, what happens? The same light which was nourishing the lotus, it will burn it. Because the lotus is in the water, touch with the water, you will not feel the burning. It is amazing, right? You understand what I'm saying? So three things, sun is there, sun has to be there, but directly it will burn the lotus. But through water, the lotus in the water, then it becomes beneficial. Directly it will burn. Post time he needed sun. So through water, nourishment. That's what Guru Parampara. You know. He gives you connection. He makes you Krishna's energy. Guru Parampara what makes? Makes Krishna's energy nourishable to us, favorable to us. If we disconnect from him, then same Krishna's energy will burn us, destroy us. So he's matching. So that's why we should not be sleeping. Sunrise or sunset. You very important. Otherwise, protection will not be there. So now, if you feel dizzy, sometime, but you will initially we will feel dizzy, but you should overcome. See, it's like this. You are going in one direction, you are changing the direction, right? Sandhya. You have to be careful. We need help at that time. If we try to cross, we will, no, accident. So we need help. That's why you have to take the help of Gayatri Mantra. That's why Gayatri Mantra is chanted Trisandhya, right? Sandhya we say, meeting point. Sunrise, sunset, afternoon, day, morning is ending, afternoon is beginning, like that. And then evening. Day is ending, night is beginning. Change of energy, change of direction. So we should extra strength. We need injection, medicine, powerful. That's why the Gayatri Mantra can those times to make us strong. Remember, connection, you know. So it should be done at the right time also. Little 5, 10 minutes, half an hour, plus or minus. So if you feel dizzy, why we are feeling dizzy? Because we are not used to it, right? So you should make up. No, even though I feel dizzy, I will do later. So get up. If you're feeling dizzy, put water, cold water in your face, right? Feet. It will make you awake. And then sit properly, okay? If you try to do like sleeping and then try to do, you will go into sleep. You should be, unless you are seriously sick, you cannot even, that is different, okay? Even then, you try to do something, of, uh, you know, sitting or like that, some support on the back like that. So back meaning, yeah, all the, limbs should be straight up, you know. Uh, then it will be connection, the flow will be easy. So, and then if you do like sit as if you can, then you will not feel dizzy, goes on, taking water, sitting, and then chant loudly, okay, here, then dizziness, will go away. And you do practice. That's why Krishna says, constant practice and detachment is the formula for the success. Constant practice and detachment. So many difficulties will come, so many obstacles, okay? When you start practicing spiritually, I will tell you, you know, in the life, okay, don't you think when you want to progress, materially speaking, you have to pass exams, is it not? In every stage there are exams, is it not? Test will be there. To test what? Are you fit or not? Are you eligible or not? How do they know? They will put you test, exam. So you need preparation. No, I will prepare just 1 minute before the exam and I will see. Okay. Constant practice. And detachment. Detachment means what? No, focusing. Attachment to the Supreme Lord. Detachment. So constant spiritual practice and then detachment. You know. Try to understand. Sooner or later, we will get detached from this world, whether you like it or not. Is it true or not? No. One day, nobody is living forever in this material world. Right? Nobody is. And you think anybody wants to live. Suppose you are getting old, old, old. You still trying to hang on. We should not do that. See, the world, see, Lord, by the mercy of the Lord, old age is coming. Our senses will not work properly. The teeth are not no good. Our digestion system is going down. Indicating what? The time is coming. See, even in the workplace, there is a retirement, is it not? You think they will allow you to work forever? They say no retirement because you are not efficient. The same way, we have to put an end to this material activity. So then we have to increase the spiritual activities. See, when we become poor or weak in the material activities, If you become stronger and stronger in spiritual activities, spiritual strength, then it is more beneficial. That's why when we getting old, hearing will be a problem, is it not generally? Oh, they are getting old. No, they are not hearing properly. That is mercy of the Lord. Why Lord is putting you, making you less, taking away the hearing power? He is saying, okay, look, stop listening to these material activities. If you don't stop, then Krishna will force you to stop. You will not hear properly. Okay. God has given the ears to listen to His glories, to hear the chanting, singing, kirtan. For that, then our ear will be, having a ear is successful, having a ear. No, we are using always some rock and roll, this and that, you know, engraving the senses. See, I will tell you this here, the most important sense in our body, even most important than the eyes. You might say, oh, wait a minute, one is blind, then what he can see? I will tell you, blind is better, best actually. If we become blind to this material world, there is nothing better than that. Understand? Okay. So try to see through the ear. Okay. Transcendent. You can both ways, right? So that's why Lord will take away the hearing. If you don't engage in the service of Krishna, if we hear, how to engage our ear in the service of Krishna? Only hear kirtan. You are saying Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Rama. Your ears will never go bad. Okay. When you start hearing this rock and roll, the outside material sound, then gradually it loses its strength. Because the ear also gets stuck up, fed up. Hey, wait a minute. I came to assist him, do service to the Lord, to hear the Lord's name. And he is not doing it. So he becomes weak because there is no nourishment. You understand? The ear gets nourishment from the holy name. When we are not hearing that, it becomes weak and gradually become deaf. you know. So you are a loser in both ends. You cannot hear material world nor the spiritual world. Understand? It's a danger. Okay. Uh, one time, uh, you know, uh, what has happened was I went to some program at church or something, trying to do the interfaith preaching. So I came out of that place. There was one lady sitting there asking, beggar. Then I told her, chant Hare Krishna. I'm telling loudly, chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. She's not responding. Then I was wondering why. Usually we don't give money, give some prasadam, some banana or some, this sweet made out of peanuts, jaggery, and then coconut. Huh? Then looked at her. She said, no, couple of minutes right. Then he said, he's indicating I'm not hearing. See how unfortunate. She is not able to hear the Lord's name because she was abused the ear, abused too much of listening to the material world and Krishna. Jai 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 Jai. गौर हारती की जय, गौरंग महाप्रभु की जय, गौरा 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 गौरा। Gaura Karibena Para, Gaura Nayanera Tara, Gaura Vedere Sara. Gaura is the essence of all Vedas. Huh? Let me see always Gaura. Let me hear Gaura's name. So, like that. Huh? So, hearing is important. If you don't hear enough, it becomes weak. It gets fed up. So, it becomes dumb. So, it's an indication when we get older and older. That's why before you get old, Prahlad says, engage your senses exclusively in the service of Krishna. Ambarish Maharaj, he engaged his eyes, seeing the deities. Ear, always hearing, cleaning the temple. He did all the 9 process, Shravana, Kirtana, Smarana, Vandana, Padasevana, Archana, Vandana, Dasya, Sakya, he was all the 9. So at least one limb. Prahlad, Smarana, remembering, became expert. Hearing, like Parikshit Maharaj. Bah, no bathroom, no toilet, no food, no water, continuously for 7 days, day and night. See, bah, he's sitting out constantly here. See, so actually our strength comes from hearing. Then Kirtan, Sukadeva Goswami is continuously telling. No, I want to take some 5 minutes rest. I want to drink some water. No, Parikshit Maharaj is listening very attentively, and so he is inspiring each other. Shravana Kirtana, understand? Inspiring. That's why if you Kirtan and then hearing, Kirtan lacks up, then I will tell you it will nourishes everything. It will take care of all the bodily functions. Understand? If you have pain and all that comes in our body, no, I cannot sit right and this pain. Pain comes because we are not engaging properly in listening to the Lord. You start listening, your pain will subside, will go away. You will not become noticed. There is no better medicine than hearing Lord's name. His quality is Rupa Lila. So, it's we have to engage. That's why we should not, if you feel dizzy, you will feel because you never practiced it. When you get up, start taking medicine, then the dizziness will go away. Uh, and gradually you will love it, and you will come to a point where you will look forward to it. You automatically get up. You don't even alarm. You will get up. As soon as you get up, no, I will get up later, half an hour, like that. Don't do that. And to get early, you have to take bed early. Okay. I see so many people, even devotees, I was 9 o'clock prasadam. No, too late. We have to change our schedule. Our digestion starts from the sunrise, peak at the middle, and then gradually getting down. So then sunset, finished. Digestion system is over. Then other process takes over. Visarjan, cleansing, and all that. So at that time, yeah. See, it's like suppose you are cleaning the house, uh, they are cleaning, right? You think then you start putting things there, garbage, then people who do get disturbed. So uh, harmony will be broken. That's why you should not take heavy food night time. Maybe glass of milk or something like maybe a banana or some fruit, something like that, light, if you want to take. And nowadays scientists are also talking 14 hours fasting, 16 hours fasting should be there. It's amazing. Even for BP, to controlling the BP, I'll send you one. This doctor very nicely analyzed. He's a doctor. Why you get one BP? Because taking food late, uh, and there should be gap, 12 hour, 14 hours gap. Then body maintains. You know, uh, very amazing. I will send it. So I think we covered everything. If you want to take rest, it can take rest after 10 o'clock, 9, 10, after finishing all this. If you have to take it, or uh, uh, but during Brahma Muhurta, you should not. And then sunset also, you should not. Other energies will take over. you know. Like in Bhagavatam is also there. Uh, because Diti uh, is unclean or being sleepy during that time, they enter. You know, demonic energy enter. They're looking for it. So being awake during sunset, it will give us immunity, right? Virus protection like this. Computers should have virus protection, right? But as anybody has seen a virus, how does the virus personality looks like? What does it wear? What is the weight? Right. But they know virus is there. Virus will come and attack only the computers, right? The computer virus, I'm talking. Okay? So how they will enter? The ports, they say. Either internet connection, or if you put like a pen drive, CD, like that, right? Media. And that's why first thing is we check it. Whatever incoming, you have to check it. Favorable, unfavorable. And you have a comparison. What is favorable, what is unfavorable. If you don't, they will enter. So same way we are there in technology they have implemented. Why not in the personal life? Okay. This is what our acharyas are telling. Even much, much before what the computer scientist, thing is telling. Houses are put like, in the center, in the front, certain marks. You remember in India they say uh, Rangole, Rangole. In Kannada, in Rangole, different pattern. They're all spiritual, some strength. Tulsi in the front of the house, and the house put with the cow dung. So very auspicious, purifying thing. You know. So that's why they used to live long and no disturb, no quarrels, no happiness. So these are all things. Now gradually it's gone, and we are in trouble. That's why we have to revive this. We have to remember. And chanting Harinam should be resounding, especially in the morning. It should be loud. It is beneficial to everybody who listens to, and we are doing it. That's why I was requesting everybody, at least once a week you should go out or do something. If you cannot go out in your home, do bhajan, kirtan, Saturday, Sunday, 1 hour, 2 hours, you know. Make sure it becomes part of your diet, part of like before dinner or lunch, whatever, Sunday, Uh, people used to go to temple and do kirtan. Nowadays, who will go, That's why in the morning, uh, 1 hour, 2 hour, if they do kirtan together, before breakfast or something like that, you know, ready during offering. Instead of doing 5 minutes, do 10 minutes, half an hour, 1 hour, half an hour, chanting, kirtans, It will tell you, it will bring the family together. Family which prays together, keeping Radha and Krishna in the center. It will gradually, you will not have problem in a family. That time everybody will have time, gives you strength for the whole one next week. Like that, increase, we have to increase. Same way our time, Brahma Muhurta, you should not. Krishna has given you special time, very, uh, it's like Ekadasi, is the best day, right? Harivasara, Hari lives, he is residing in that day, once in 15 days, right? Every 11th day. Same way, every day in the Brahma Muhurta, very conducive, is active, He is preparing to rise, right? Right. Along with Radha and Krishna. So sun and what? Sun is like, eye, So eye is opening, is rising. So we have to be up. Now first we take darshan, like pink, like orange, very nourishing. Take shelter of Radha, associates of Radha, Sakis of Radha, Guru Parampara. So, so any other question? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram. It is often mentioned that pure devotees are able to see pastimes in their hearts. What is the requirement to have such an experience, and does one must have realized one's spiritual form? Is it true that one needs to be completely purified from anarthas and offenses in order to have those manifestation happens in the heart? It is very inspiring goal, but is it possible for normal devotees like us to achieve that in the end through bhajan? See, pure devotees not only during, they see pastimes. Uh, that's why they are able to recite, relate. Uh, when the deities are installed, what is it? Is what in his heart is putting outside. You know. So, so the deity is manifestation, one's pure devotee's heart outside. Huh? Uh, what is the requirement to have such an experience? Attachment, one-pointed attachment to them. Now we are having a, tug of war. We are in this world. We have attached to certain things in this world, and we want to go there. Our attachment. So we have to be completely disconnected, detached from this world. So this is Vastu Siddha. That is not possible now. No? So um, that when you have this body, no? It's very interesting. The uh, Nimbaditya, Nimbaditya, what they say is, what the answer uh, is amazing. The jiva living at three stages they put. This is Nimbaditya. Mukta, liberated, then Baddha, completely bound, right? In between, they say Baddha Mukta, they say. Controlled is and also liberated. Huh? So liberated and then conditioned. You know. So we are in a way we are like that. The practicing sadhaka. We are not completely liberated nor completely bound. Right? We are struggling. Uh, we want to become strong there, but we have to become weak, right? So if you take a triangle, right? When you go towards top, you have to go to the top. What happens? The distance between the two starts becoming less and less, and then to the point there, right? So the uh, so the material things should decrease, the spiritual things should increase. Same thing we are talking. So when we are completely detached, nothing of this world, only when you realize it's only for him we are living. Uh, then what is there? We are no longer connected. And you will experience it. You will come under the Yogamaya control. We can see even in practical purposes, right? Suppose I will take you an example in India, okay? Bombay, right? Mumbai, right? Or New Delhi, Mumbai. Bombay, Mumbai, everybody has heard. There is an American embassy there, is it not? In India, there is an American embassy. Maybe Bombay, Delhi, Chennai. So when you enter the quarters, the area of the American embassy, then what is the law followed within that boundary? Is an American law, not Indian law. They are no longer under the Indian jurisdiction. But even though it is in India, it completely come under the control of American rules, regulations. So same thing true in say in New York, Indian embassy. Their American law is no longer working. It is an Indian law, Indian law. So similarly, when the High Commissioner, yes, not as moves around, wherever he is going in India, he is always under American protection, rules, regulation. Accidents happen, Indian police cannot touch him. They give. So, like that, the spiritual pure devotees, when they come down, exactly like that, they are always under the protection of Yoga Maya, Yoga Maya. They will not get disconnected. So they are seeing pastimes and all, but they are also seeing this thing. They are not missing completely always 24 hours, 365 days, always. But we cannot make out because why? We are conditioned. We are still in the material world. We think, even though American embassy is in India, hey, we think, oh, he's also in India. Yes, it is in India, Indian, he's moving around in India and all, but never comes under the control of Indian law. Same way, these people will not come under the control of Maya. They are under directly Yoga Maya. So, like that, the pure devotees. So, what is the what is requirement? If you have to have that connection with them. First of all, connection. Suppose you are in India, you work for the American embassy. Okay, I give you an example. Suppose you take an employment in American embassy. Then what happens? You come under the control of American government, American law. I'm just giving an example, okay? Don't take it. You have to come under spirit. So if you come under control or association, service to the pure devotees, then we come under the Yoga Maya. Like working in an American embassy, like that. But you are in India. So your wages and all that paid by rupees and whatever, your livelihood is also taken care of, but also spiritual, So something like that. So that means if you want to get there, then you have to be completely, purified from anartha, offenses. Anarthagrasta, how do you call it? See, you have to have love for the Supreme Lord. Supreme Lord, when you say Krishna, you don't think it is exclusive Krishna, it is Radha and Krishna. And more than that, it is more towards Radha's servant, dasis, right? Sevika. So they can take because they are also completely dedicated. It is better to come under their shelter than directly Radha. We understood Krishna, right? The lotus under direct sun, it will burn. Only through the medium of water, it becomes nourishment. Understand? Same way. Dasanu das. No? So we should be aspiring to the servant of the servant of the servant. Because of the English, if you say servant, actually it may be dasi, dasi. But anyway, in the material sense, you get the idea. And it is possible for everybody. Okay. See, one time Hanuman is telling, oh, Vibhishana, Vibhishana and Hanuman are talking in Lanka. Now, what is Vibhishana's situation? He says, oh, what to do, my position? My position is like a tongue within the mouth. Right? We have a tongue and the teeth, right? Everybody has it. And suppose your tongue gets between the teeth, how do you feel? Pain, is it not? Suppose you bite your tongue. Tongue is very soft, teeth is very strong. Imagine, we have a situation where very unfriendly situation, okay? The teeth it bites you. Now, tongue is very soft, but the tongue is so intelligent, okay? It never gets between the teeth. Is it no? It's moving like that. When you're taking prasadam, it's moving this one, but it will never get. Meditate on it. Are you doing it yourself? Can you able to see the movement of the tongue by yourself? If only in front of mirror you can see some action. You can see. Otherwise, but it is never got caught. Now who is managing it? Imagine. So, Vibhishana is telling Hanuman, my position is like a tongue in a mouth. Here, Ravana, ooh, so bad. All the demons. So what to do? Then Hanuman is telling, am I going to have mercy? Vibhishana is crying. You think Lord Rama will show me mercy on me? I'm born in a demonic family. Hanuman is telling, whoa, please keep quiet. Listen my case. I'm a monkey, useless personality. Monkeys are always, what is it, tamasic, you know. But look, he showed me mercy. He accepted me as his servant. He gave me a chance. Same way he will accept you also. He will not discriminate. Be strong, be, don't give up hope. Mm, mm, say. So, like that, uh, even Gajendra, see, for example, elephant we are talking. Krishna protected the elephant also. When? When he totally surrendered. That's why, normal devotee is possible to achieve. Why not? First of all, you are a human being. Try to understand. You have got a human form of life. Is it? That too in this age of Danya Kali Yuga. Try to realize our situation. We are in the best position. Even devatas, they don't have this opportunity. We are born as a human form of life in this Danya Kali Yuga, most fortunate Kali Yuga, more precious than Sati Yuga. And we are coming in touch with devotees. You are hearing, you are chanting, doing Ekadasi, all this process is not ordinary, extraordinary. You are blessed. You will be able to achieve this. And Krishna is aspiring. Krishna wants you to become successful. Krishna wants to taste your unique bhakti in your heart. Everybody is unique, is it not? Can you find two people having same fingerprint? Even these two will not match. Left, right hand. Your DNA is unique, right? It's amazing. Same way, each one's bhakti is unique. Don't be in a competition. Oh no, Krishna. We do such a service to Krishna, Krishna, our Gurudev used to say, do such a seva to him, Then Krishna wants to smell, taste your unique bhakti. He'll be more anxious. He's more anxious than us. Okay, try to understand. Krishna wants you. He's more anxious. He's waiting. He's watching. When you are going to look at me? When you are going to call me? When you are going to say, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Forgetting about anything of this world, he is waiting. When you are going to call completely him, one-pointed calling, then he will come completely. Otherwise, he will come in a different ways. Okay. So, in a disguised form, he has to come. Now, he will come when we are one-pointed, when we understand, this conditioning, this, contaminants. Contaminants will also go away how? Only by chanting. This is the thing. Hearing, chanting and hearing. Correct. That will purify. You cannot wait. No, let me become pure and then I will chant. Chanting itself is the process. Chanting itself is the beginning, with the means and the end. Understand? This process is so amazing. Both processes same. When you become in the spiritual world, you go, you're also chanting. Okay. When we are in the sadhaka practicing, we also chant. Okay, same thing. Serving the holy name, not different from him. Huh? I think our time is up. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Dandavat pranams to everybody.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam Gurudev.
Dandavat Pranam Gurudev, Dandavat Pranam.
Rai Ramanda Samaj ki jai. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama.